YouTube family, my name is Elysia English and welcome back to my channel. I thought at the beginning of this video that I would be putting a roof on a barn, but since the rain decided to finally show up after weeks of no rain, we are inside working today. So today's mission is to work on the studio space for a couple of reasons. This room is echoey. You might have noticed in the last two videos. So today we're going to add a bunch of things to this space so we can help with that. And I have Philip with me today because we are going to be adding some storage in here so that I can keep this to be like a super clean, organized space for me to do all of the work I need to do.
Oh, hi there. I didn't see you. I'm just working on Elysia's studio right now. I'm just kidding. So today we're going to be putting in some shelving. We have leftover IKEA cabinets and we're going to hang them. We're going to float them so they look really nice so Elysia can have it nice and organized, have some paints and have it raised so she can put baskets and things underneath. I'm sure it'll look like, you know, that drawer that everyone has in their house. You open it up and...
Are you saying my paint cabinet's gonna be a junk drawer?
just saying, like, YouTube family can relate, like everyone has that drawer. Or some people have 5 of those drawers.
Okay, what would be the oddest thing that you would find at home in your junk drawer? Everyone has a kitchen junk drawer.
Used batteries.
Used batteries, that would be.
Batteries. For sure. Telephone bill.
Old telephone bill.
Yeah.
We have 4 IKEA cabinets that are very smooth, and then there's like no handles on the front. I'm gonna show you them. We're gonna hang them on the wall. We're gonna hang them, as Philip mentioned, so I can put bins and baskets underneath, but also so that I can mop the floor without having to, you know, run a mop along the bottom of a piece of furniture. I want these to be very like plain and basic, like nothing ornate, because I'm going to be constantly shop vacuuming, mopping, and getting all the dust out of this space because I'll be stripping and refinishing furniture in this room. So I don't want something with a bunch of details. So this is going to be absolutely perfect for me to be able to store all the supplies that I need. Not to mention, I don't really want some open shelving where my materials are all out because they're gonna get super dusty and super dirty. And I just don't want that. I wanna have just a nice, clean, crisp, minimalist space that I can put everything together for the furniture that I'm working on. If you missed yesterday's episode, you need to go and check it out because I did a very amazing transformation on a piece of furniture that was from the early 1900s. And for those of you who are wondering, I decided to name her Gloria because she is glorious. So go back and check out that video. Renovating an old house means you're in constant guess as to what is in the wall and if there's anything in the wall to help you hang things up. Sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you have to be innovative on how you're going to hang things up. But hopefully, especially because I'm going to put some heavy paints in here, Philip can hopefully find some strength in the wall.
I'll find something. I'm not gonna like completely fasten it right now. I just wanna hang it and then we're gonna see how high this is and see
okay.
If you like it.
Also have only painted the staging wall behind me. And so I still need to paint the other walls in this room here. And as you can see, we have, even on a super cloudy, rainy day, we have quite a bit of natural light coming into and directing to the staging wall that I'm going to be using. So that is an ultimate plus for me in this space. It's gonna help me take really good pictures and really good footage of what I'm working on. I just noticed that you have a sledgehammer leaning against the window side over there. Were you planning on doing some deconstructing? What was the sledgehammer in here for? First cabinet, where this is just a test to see if it's gonna be high enough off the ground or too high. Honestly, I think that's perfect. That's great because, see, look, I
kind of want it against the wall.
Okay.
So I might need to move it over.
Okay, but the height of it's good because then I can put some bins behind.
Is it too high?
Last night, before bed, I have been doing my new fun hobby, and my new hobby is living on Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, went to bed last night in sweet dreams thinking about a piece that I found on Marketplace last night that we are going to look at and probably pick up tomorrow at some point. It is super dreamy. I'm very excited about it. During this episode, I'm going to show you another piece of furniture that I'm going to flip that we picked up for $50. Again, sticking with the rule of $50 or less. So if you missed our previous couple of episodes, we are working on flipping furniture for profit in order to fund our family's farm shop. So during this video, I'm going to show you what my next piece is going to be, and I need your suggestions in the comments as what you think I should do with it. I have an idea, but I'm so not set on for sure what I'm going to do with it. So I would love to hear what you would do with it if it was yours. So I'm going to show you that today. This room. The second I walk through the doorway of this room, I immediately get inspired and I just want to create things. I don't know if it's just because this is a blank space and I can do what I want in here, or if it's just that I have the room to spread out and have all the supplies in here that I will need to make what I'm going to do. Something about this room just makes me be like, oh, this is a space that I can just go wild with my imagination on things I'm going to work on. So in this space, I need storage. I need a table to work at. Currently, there's just a rug on the floor, which was our stage one of attempt on making this room less echoey. But I think as we start to hang things on the wall and get other supplies in here, the echoing in this room will definitely subside. And if we have to, we can always put a bunch of those, audio squares or something all over the ceiling. We're gonna work on it. We wanna make sure that the audio is obviously good, but it's a little echoey still. So we're gonna keep working and putting things in here, and maybe that just means I need more pieces of furniture like stacked in here to alleviate the echo. We could do that, right? Second piece on. So this is what I was referring to as to some furniture that would just be easy to wipe off when things get really dusty in this room, or if things get paint on them, because these don't have any detailing on them. They don't even have any handles. They're just a push, click, and open. I think this is gonna be perfect for this room. That's so awesome, thank you. I get to fill it up with paint now?
Yeah.
It's on there good.
It should be sturdy.
I have room underneath and on top. I won't put anything on top or underneath, obviously, until I finish painting what I need to do in here because we have work to do. But those are gonna be awesome. I have lots of room. There's shelving inside. Perfect. And like nothing. If I need to wipe it off because I'm cleaning up this room from dusting everywhere, using the sander and stuff, I can just wipe it all down and walk away. I don't have to worry about fussing with it too much, truly. Like I can just shut the door when I'm still working on something and then go from there.
Well, what a busy bee. They're already starting to get filled.
It's so fun to have a spot to put everything. I got a color code. Look, I got EE Custom Green. I've named it Mossy Woods. And then we have EE Custom Green Meadow. What? Looks like the same green, but it's a different green.
To me, it's the same.
Yeah, because I had some left in a couple of containers, and so I made some of my own custom colors, which I plan on doing quite a bit because I have a whole bunch of colors that were maybe used for like walls or different things that I want to change to turn into furniture paint. So doing that, and then I'm going to color code any of the paints that I already have. So I have a green section. We'll do yellows.
You saying I gotta hang up more drawers?
Lucky for you, there's only so many colors in the rainbow. I might need bigger. Well, we'll see. We'll see how well this flipping goes. Okay, we were just working in this space here, getting some other elements into this room. We're getting ready to put other elements into this room, and all of a sudden, this sky went black. It was already a rainy and really like cloudy day, but I'm talking like everything just went quiet and went black, and then the loudest thunder you've ever heard just roared the whole property. Philip and I went running. We're soaking wet. We had cows to get in, horses to get in, goaties to get in. Baby chickens are running all over the farm, and I'm going, go inside. So everything's in, everything's safe. We are soaking wet, but we had to carry in this next piece that I will be working on for a furniture flip. Okay, so if you have missed the previous episodes, I'm buying pieces of furniture, $50 or less. I'm furniture flipping them for a profit, and all of the profits are going towards our dream family farm shop we're going to be building here on our property. So if you want to help support what we're doing, you can leave a super thanks in the comment section, or just comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. That will really support us and cheer us on. Okay, let's take a look at this next piece. The first piece I did was in pretty good condition. This one, not so much. And I'm not sure if I overpaid for it, but it's pretty hard to find pieces of furniture in the province that I live in. Like I said, Marketplace had about a dozen listings when I went to pick up a few pieces. So she's not like a big W, but she's a purchase. So we're gonna have to turn her into a big W. Okay, this is my next piece. If you don't stare too closely, she looks pretty good. If you look up close, she needs a few band-aids. And so I'm gonna go over all of this piece in details in our next video where we will be actually flipping this piece of furniture because truly up close, she's a little special. First thing you might notice is that one of the handles is broken and this veneer is like not attached. Like she's got some cosmetic issues. She's got like some cosmetic issues here, and this is very, it's a little textured. Okay, so we have some damages. Our corners look like they've been bumped on every move it's ever been on, from probably relocating a ton of houses. We have corners seriously coming up away from the actual pieces. This, oh darn, see, I'm not even fitting. This door is completely stuck, and it's because it has swelled the veneer on the back side. So if anyone yells at me for painting this piece, she's saying, paint me, fix me, make me beautiful, okay? She needs work. Not to mention she's this red, like mahogany color. It's my least favorite color of furniture. Very dated looking, but she does have good bones. I love this ribbing here. I love the shape on the top. I'll show you a bird's eye view of what the top looks like. She just has some really cute character styles to her, which I think make her something that could be pretty magnificent in the end. This has to close first, and then this one. But yeah, we have a broken handle, but the pieces are in the drawer. I do like that there's drawers and cabinets, and inside the drawers looks pretty good. Let's check this one. See, there's the pieces of hardware. That one's attached. So we have the piece that actually, oops, backwards, joins to the front that's there. The hardware's not bad. We can probably use the original hardware and clean it up. What's the inside of this one look like? It even has the name. It was built in Ontario. It says since they've been making furniture since 1864. Yeah. In Hanover, Ontario. Pretty cool. It's a Canadian piece. It has wood runners underneath, which I like. The metal ones are often bent, damaged, and cause issues, so the drawers all are functioning like pretty well. I would say she's gonna need some Bondo. Okay, so pretty piece. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with the purchase. It's very worn. Like, literally looks like it's been outside, and I don't believe it has. This is like some type of a glue. Feels like a hard, like wood glue gunk stuck on top of it. She's been scratched with keys. Probably was used in a hallway, maybe even at one point.
Maybe a hot plate.
Maybe some type of an oval candle or hot plate. She needs a lot, and we're gonna give it to her because she deserves to be fixed. Every piece deserves to be fixed, especially when you have to pay $50 for pieces in this condition. Probably where you live, you can find pieces less costly than what I'm finding. Because I live in Nova Scotia, my population is lower. The amount of furniture that's around for sale is, the inventory is lower. I have to travel 10 times as far as anyone else would have to for pieces of furniture. So really, I don't have some of those elements in my favor, but I do have some other things in my favor, like I get to start this with nothing and use my own creativity. Keep these types of things out of the landfill. This was a son selling some items from the mother's house because she had way too much stuff and a lot of it was gonna go to the roadside. So I'm happy we saved her. Probably would have got burned in a burn pile in another week, and she's gonna be something beautiful when we're done. So stay tuned on our channel. We will be restoring this week on our channel, but it won't be tomorrow because tomorrow, me and Phil and you are going on a road trip. We're going on a road trip because I found an incredible furniture piece. It's a set of things, and we're gonna go on a road trip tomorrow with our YouTube family to go pick it up. Fingers crossed, it's what it looks like it is online. Because we have a story to tell you from picking up the piece we're gonna do after this piece that was insane when we went to pick it up the other day to share with you on an upcoming video when we work on that piece. So these pickups, they're a little wild. You never know what you're gonna get, especially on Facebook Marketplace, but I guess that's half the fun of it. So join us tomorrow for our video we're showing you and taking you along on our road trip. Then we're gonna be back to work on the barn and finish this piece, and we're gonna keep on going. Oh wait, before we go.
We were supposed to work on the barn today,
Yeah.
but there's absolutely no way. We haven't had rain for weeks, months.
We've been waiting for rain.
Yeah, and so, but the last almost 4 days, it's been raining.
It's been crummy for us to be working outside.
Yeah.
And so for those of you who are asking, we were working on a lot of DIY videos, and we're gonna be doing home reno content and a lot of other things you've been asking for on our channel. But you're still going to see farm vlogs. You're still gonna get piglet cuddles and goatee cuteness and cows and horses and barn building and all the things we're working on our homestead. So if you've been following along on our whole entire farm series and renovating this old house series, you're gonna get to see a little bit of everything. So stay with us as we go and venture and just dabble in adding some more of our creative content back in our channel, because ultimately that's where we started from and where we're kind of going to, because we're going to be opening a farm shop where this creative content is going to be key for us to be really successful with our farm shop, which is our homestead, our house, our literally everything you've been seeing on our channel all rolled into one to be able to do our farm store, which is pretty exciting. But before we end today's video, I want to say thank you to any of our YouTube family members that showed support, sending a super thanks in our last video. 2 videos in a row, we have had some revenue to add to our saving jar for our farm shop. So I want to thank everyone. I did a shout out in the first video for those of you who donated in that video. And then today I'm doing a shout out in who donated to the video we just posted. So in my jar, I started with $0 and Philip donated me $50 to start. We have a shared bank account, but that was very kind of him. So we started with a $50 donation. And then our video posting about what we were doing with our farm shop, our YouTube family members donated in super thanks, adding to that $50, giving me another $134, which means that we had 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 84. $184 after our first video post for our farm shop. And then yesterday's video, we had several other super thanks. We had Servants of My King donated. We have Jean Stovall, 6649, Gail Rhodes, 2859, and Catherine Chang, 9206, totaling 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 30, $130. So adding that to our 184 means we have $314, if I did the math right, to add in total into our jar. So we have $314. I will continue to show you the updates on this so that you can help us get to our total of $10,000. All of the proceeds from any of the furniture that I flip for this series are going in this jar. We are using our family budget to be able to open up the farm store. That is the fun of this challenge. To not dip into our family budget, do a lot of extra work as we can as a family, and then be able to create our farm shop, an upcycle of our funds, if you will. Because that is just the most fun for us, to be able to start with nothing and build it into some beautiful somethings, which is basically what we're doing with all these furniture pieces. If you want to send a super thanks in the comments section, you don't have to. Our content is always free. If you do, I will continue to shout out everyone in the video. Remember, you can donate $1. You don't have to donate a lot of money in the super thanks. And if everyone donates a little bit of something, we can fill up this jar super fast and I can shout everyone out in the video. So stay tuned for the next video if you want to shout out then, and leave a super thanks down below. But I love you. Thank you so much for joining us on today's episode. Get ready, pack your tea and your comfies, because we're going on a road trip tomorrow. Join us on our episode tomorrow evening. I love you. Can't wait to see what we get up to tomorrow. And this is going to be a 3.5 hour adventure one way. We're going far for this one.